everyone, welcome to a ladder game. You'll notice very quickly this is actually a replay because my recording software stuffed up, but I really enjoyed this game, so I want to show it to you. Down in the, or up in the top left, right, it's opposite day, up in the top right hand corner, the red Zerg, it is Tiny Harrier. And up in the top left, maybe top hand corner is the blue Protoss. It's myself, it's Sun Gamer. I'm trying to get good at those hype openings. Who knows? Pylons going down. D and Control N. Let's do this. Alright. Now, I believe... Yep, there we go. Alright, let's get rid of that at least. As we see, pretty standard opening so far. We've got Extractors and Overlords coming out for the Zerg, and we have just, you know, Assimilators and Probes coming out for the Protoss, which is more or less what you would expect, and hope, and pray. All of those things. Already, I think we see... No, not that one. That's the one. We see a slight supply advantage in workers for Sun Gamer, just being able to boost those out a bit more, not having to waste them on buildings as much. But we also see that Tiny Harrier is floating a lot of minerals. And it's not like he's trying to expand or anything, so I'm not entirely sure what he's floating them for. We see the first gateway and a second pylon going down. And we see the spawning pool finally come down. Quite delayed compared to the gateway though, so we'll have to see if Sun Gamer picks up on that by not scouting so far. Or myself, to tell if that was so late. Second warp gate is coming out now. As the first spawning pool has, you know, only almost coming up to halfway done. We have the Cyber Core coming down almost straight away too. And that fully saturated. Excellent. We finally have the second expansion coming down, which is good for the which is good for the Zerg. You don't want them to be too far. You don't want to be too far. Words. Man, today they're not my benefit. You don't want to be too far behind as the Zerg. It's bad for you. We've got this crazy Silver League game going. In this gap, I want to encourage you guys. This is a ladder game that I played literally minutes ago. We're only doing it this way. I would have recorded it properly, but my recording software recently updated, and I forgot to, you know, update all of my settings, so nothing recorded. However, I want to encourage you, go out and play a StarCraft ladder game. You have homework today, ladies and gentlemen, and that is to go play StarCraft ladder and to come back and tell me how it went. Let's see how units. Let's see how we're going for units. We still have a huge worker advantage for Sun Gamer right now. Although, if we look at the army supply... nope, also in Sun Gamer's advantage, but only slightly. 23 to 14, that is ridiculous. We finally have the expansion coming down. A queen is down, and straight away inject. Nice, very good. That is so late. Still only 12 out of 16. Ugh. Zerg, you need to be ahead, not behind. Although Sun Gamer is massively overmining and is yet to expand. He's about to... He was almost floating 400. I really should have expanded there. We've got Warp Gate being chrono boosted coming out. We have a nice... We have a worker transfer here, but there weren't enough workers to prep the worker transfer. If we look at this army supply, we can see that neither of them have really been... I can just scan. Of course I did. Neither player has actually been building an army since the first Surge came out. Yeah, we've still got that locked up, although... Yeah, hang on. Sun Gamer is now increasing his armor supply as soon as I say that. I can't read anything. Let's go back to production. So we've got Burrow coming up and the Hydralisk. Nope, that's not Hydra. That's the Lair. Jeez. I always confuse those two in that little mini-map. We've got upgrades coming up for Sun Gamer though. We've got no evolution chambers so far. We're getting a Roach Warren right now, but we still need evolution chambers. Surely, is there seriously no... How do you get structures? Is that a thing? T, okay. Yeah, we don't have any evolution chambers, and none coming out too. Whereas we see that a +1 attack is being researched. We have Resonating Glaive for that single adept, and we have the expansion finally coming down from Sun Gamer. Although that came down a little bit ago, as well as another Warp Gate, or just Gateway. He's still floating away way too many workers. But that worker supply, even if you've been mining on 2 bases, mining with 11 less workers is not going to do it for you. We see that no one has scouted the other, or even, you know, done anything. We have Zealot Charge and +1 armor coming out for Sun Gamer right now. He probably should expand again. He's floating. He's messes up. He needs more gateways or something. And by he, I mean we. Oh, we finally have an evolution chamber coming down. Wait, what is that? Oh, roach speed, right. I think. Pretty sure that's roach speed. Let's hope. Oh, I can't look at it. Oh, Sun Gamer paused. Although I guess he probably didn't pause. Oh yeah, no, I remember I paused. The other guy unpaused straight away. It was a bit of a dick. I had to adjust. I was trying to adjust my headphones so I couldn't hear any sound. Probably because nothing was working. My software wasn't working. Sun Gamer currently has a huge supply advantage in both army and workers. This is not tenable for the Zerg to maintain. He needs to expand to this gold maybe to see if he can do anything there. 6 minutes in, he's currently only just gotten his lair and on his second expansion, and the Protoss has just got their second expansion going. And here comes the Mothership Corps. Although this army, I would like to have seen that poking in. I feel like it could have actually... actually, it's meant for light units more, I would say. Yeah, there's a few too many light units meant there. Although we got some Stalkers coming out finally. Just look at this production tab. I feel bad. My production tab is no good here. Too many things coming out compared to the Zerg's one thing. Alright, Mr. Tiny Harrier, if you do watch this, and if you do, hello. I'm trying to be very respectful. I apologize if I'm not. No disrespect is intended at any point. Hydralisk 10, nice. We see the scouting... Whoop. Oh, this is such a dumb move on my behalf. The scouting Mothership Corps that was accidentally scouting and then realized, I don't see any anti-air, let's take out some probes. And it was like, oh crap, I see them coming in. Wait, that's roaches and zerglings. And then the Queen walked in and we had to run away. We had fun though. The Hydralisk Den did not come out in time. We see two Hydras morphing out. I think Sun Gamer should have scouted that. We'll see if we get any response from him while he walks in. He's getting in just a standard Immortal right now. No upgrades, just one probe. Oh, and he's supply blocked. Well done, me. Push. Seriously. There's no excuse for this game to still be going. I should have realized I'd have a bigger army and scout and just pushed in straight away. We see that the Zerg is sort of bottling himself up, getting a little bit scared here. Okay, finally, Sun Gamer is pushing out across the map. And we see that I've placed a forward pylon, finally. Although I should also be building some pylons back at home. Come on, Josh. I should be building... I'm supply blocked. The Dark Shrine so far has not been used. Which is odd. Although possibly that's because of the ridiculous supply block and the 11,000 minerals being floated. That's a good time to... Okay, there we go. There's an expansion coming down at least. There should probably be two, though. I should just be chrono boosting out probes like no one's business. And also moving 4 probes off here. And also I should be mining more Vespene gas. It's good to know what I'm not noticing. Although it's good to see my production tab gone a bit bigger, a bit larger again. Now, single DT. Come and work for me, T. I hope they don't have detection, because you're screwed if they do. We see the army guarding the main thing there. Sun Gamer comes in and sees a bit of creep. I think, yep, sees the creep. And is still going down to see if there's an expansion there. My reaction was a bit of surprise at this point in the game. I expected to be taking out a third. And that sentry gets trapped by the Zerglings and taken out! And we've got a bit of a skirmish going on here as they're both dancing back, Sun Gamer's trying to get off the creep, and the Zerg is trying to not, get his force split in half and killed instantly. As we see the Zerg's bringing his force out now. That Adept is getting dangerous. Oop, there we go. Hold on, let's see if we can see this whole thing. We have a bit of a standoff here with that, as the 3 more Hydralisks are going to be popping out soon, in a while. And an Immortal is being brought in as the game sort of slows to a crawl for a little bit. 2 more Overlords coming out. So far, it doesn't look like the Zerg player has seen the DTs in that mix, which is fair enough. They weren't doing anything significant. Those Hydralisks. So far, yeah, I don't see any Spore Crawlers or Overseers at all. As we get Hydralisk speed and everything coming out. Let's see what's happening over here. Escape. Nothing much is happening in this game right now. We're just sort of dancing. No one's attacking. Everyone's sort of a bit scared. We've got 2 more Roaches coming out and 2 more Hydralisks and 3 more Adepts. Sungame has seen some Hydras and gone, okay, we need to get rid of those. And I guess the Immortals should be good enough getting rid of the Roaches. Again, expecting an expansion of some kind. I'm a bit surprised to not find it every time. We see the Zerg player is not reacting so far. This could have been a good time to push down. I should have my phone on silent, I apologize. We see that the Zerg player is threatening enough to push him off, but as soon as he gets off creep, Sungame should turn around and engage because he can totally take this army. We see the Mothership Corps getting involved, which is dangerous. That Queen could go down. Oh, could have hunted that down, but he didn't. Let's zoom back out a bit. As we see those, oh man, if Sungame had a sentry right now, or this could also work. There's nothing down here. There's a Spore Crawler finally there, probably to ward off those cannons. Sungame is bringing his 3 Dark Templars in to get rid of the, not the 0 things doing anything there. What are they doing? Where are they going? Is that a miss rally? I think it may be a miss rally. Yeah, that was a miss rally. Yeah, that was definitely a miss rally. As he comes back up. Do you see them coming up here? They start to go to town as Sungame's probably go off doing something else because I'm dumb and I don't micro anything apparently. Let's go have a watch. Let's go watch this. As not much is happening right now. There's 0 reaction from the Zerg. I don't see anything happening. As we see that finally the Overseer has been morphed in. And those DTs are instantly going to be taken out. 3 more DTs were being warped in by Sungamer, but they are moving out again. Oh, nope, they're coming back in. Yeah, no, they didn't realize why they died. Run, little DTs, run! Survive! Become Archons and survive to a later day. I might be spoiling there, but what else are you going to do? Once Overseers morph into the map. Sungamer currently has a... double. Almost double. This is a good time to push in and just win the game, Sungamer. You've got a pretty decent... Yep, okay, there we go. Nope, what are you doing? Nope, producing more DTs. I guess for more Archons, I would assume. And an Immortal and Metal Ground Weapons. We've got 6 Zerglings coming in, 3 Hydralisks. That's still not going to be enough to catch up. Sungamer's just had more workers, even though he's got a base up here that's got 1 guy on it. And also he's floating... Oh god. Sungamer, go build 10 Nexi. That's going to be more useful than what you're doing right now. Oh, that's embarrassing. This is like not even Bronze League. This is training levels. Although the Zerg is also floating a couple of over 1,000 minerals. As we finally see this battle coming in, as we got the Hydralisks and Roaches coming in, they're being taken out by the Archon Zone. Their Time Warps are coming in. I'm not sure they're going to even exist to do anything. As pretty much the entire army of the Zerg has been taken out. We've got a few Hydralisks and Queens, but as that army is too big and Tiny Harry has been defeated without the GG. Even without a GG. How sad. That hatchery's going to go down. While Sungamer just sits in disbelief, I guess. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please leave a comment telling me how your ladder games went. Remember, that was your homework to go watch those ladder games. So please leave a comment telling me how those ladder games went and with any feedback that you need. And tune back in for Sun League games where I do this but better and also of other people's games, not my own. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.